Hi everyone, it's Arash and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to be discuss about the general condition of the market, technically and on-chain indexes. So the term of the market, last week we have spoken about it. The price has seen the 80, almost 83k, okay, in the BTC price. So in that case, if we go on a daily chart, we will have a big final flag, which we spoke about this before many times, okay? Then we will say it, so the price might have seen between 80 to 85, then we'll have a correction, then we'll see 90 to 95k, then BTC might drop heavily, okay? And so we are not going too far. Let's go to H4 chart right now. Then right now in this week, which I'm recording the video, is Saturday, the 9th of May. The BTC has started a downtrend, or we can say bearish. A bearish trend in here, and making ascending triangle at the moment, okay? And the BTC in this week had seen the lowest level of itself, which was about 79k, okay? And if we go and have a quick look at my YouTube channel and see the BTC possible correction video, which I posted in a weekdays, and on what I said, listen to this.
So, in possible correction, if the BTC is going to have a correction, to which levels BTC is going to? Probably in the first hit, if BTC will hit these areas, most likely, the BTC is going to hit around 80 to 80k.
Yeah. So the most likely, I said, if the BTC is going to hit lower prices, it's going to hit in the first move, it around 80 to 80k 400. So this is the first thing. Take the note. Please guys, if you like the contents, subscribe the channel and thumbs up the videos, by the way. So I said those things which you heard it. Then in that time the BTC was about 82k. Then BTC came and hit 79k. It was totally correct. And at the moment, this is the technical information which I gave you, and let's go on-chain. And at the moment, if we go have a look at the Bitcoin ETF inflows and outflows, so in the past two days, so even during the past week, in this week, sorry, we had seen a huge amount of inflows ETFs. And in the past 2 days, and 8th of May and 7th of May, we had minus 145 million and minus 268 million dollars, okay? And on the Ethereum and Solana, we had inflows on the 8th of May, then we had no outflows, at least in these days. There is some positive points and there's some negative points. The positive points is, which I can see, is the BTC, as I said, we are going to have a possible correction, but as I can see, it's not a huge correction. It is a tiny correction. It's kind of short-term correction, which I told you already. So, if we go and have a look at the on-chain indexes on a glass node, let's go on a BTC index. Okay, this is the BTC sample, and we are going to look at the those addresses which has more than $10,000 funds on their addresses. Okay. I'm sorry guys, today is raining actually in the UK and internet becomes so much worse. It wasn't like this, but I don't know why it's like this. Give me a second, please. So here we are, guys. The number of addresses with the balance $10,000 BTCs at the moment, you could see, as we had seen it in the past weeks, we have a huge rally uptrend for the addresses which has more than $10,000 worth of BTC. And at the couple of days, we can see really bearish. So the first sell from those investors was at the 7th of May, and today they not sold it, and they are not bought anything. So in this case, the price will have a consolidation between some prices, and once the price will start consolidation, price basically will decide to make the decision to move toward what cycle, to the down or to the up. So as we can see technically right now, so BTC is making an ascending triangle in a downtrend. Okay, not in an uptrend, in a downtrend. So that makes me tell you, if we have like about 2 more days consolidation about these areas, then if this triangle goes a bit bigger, for example, if right now it's to here, then a couple of days we will have this triangle to here, this a bit bigger. So the point is with dragging this line is, however, the patterns will get wider. The bearish ones, the bearish price will extend itself that much. Okay, for example, I told you, pay attention to this. If this pattern is from here to here, then the bearish one will be from here probably to here. As much as this one is wide, this one will fall down as big as this one. Hope you got what I mean. Okay, so those are the points with this one. Then most likely we are going to see some lower prices, about 80 to 77 to 78k, something like that. Then probably we will see higher prices. The reason is that with these, if we go on Ethereum, guys, and by the way, I really wanted to tell you something, and I do not want it to miss it. Okay, as I took a note in here, whatever is happening during these days in the market, in the crypto market or in the stock market, but mostly on a crypto market, guys, those are all been manipulated by the political events. Because I don't know, maybe the new guys doesn't know it, but those people which is in the crypto market from the old days, they all know that. So those structures, those builds up, and whatever is happening in the market at the moment, at all, these are not from the real base structure of the crypto market. Those being all manipulated by the government, by the market structures, by the whoever is in. Okay, so in this case, the best thing for the mid investors is to use the those corrections, those pumpings, dumpings, and the best things for the long-term investors is that, however, the price since the lower prices, you just accumulate, just save it, because I do believe that this is not a bear market at all. This is not a bear market. This is a bearish trend to the political policies condition. That's all what I can say. So leave it. The thing is that with the Ethereum, if we have a look at it, because the Ethereum is actually led of altcoins that supports by rising price in the Ethereum, supports the altcoins achieve higher prices. Anyway, if we consider this huge downtrend Ethereum price and we have a look at these areas consolidation for the Ethereum, we will see here a final flag for the Ethereum which refers to a bearish price for the Ethereum from top price, which was 3,400 to the lowest price 1,700. Okay, a huge amount of bearish. But the difference is this time, which I can see, to this final flag which happened, and we have seen a huge bearish. The difference is that in this case, what you can guys see right here, we had the lowest price 1,700 and the highest price during those days 2,450. Okay, the difference is this one is not a final flag. This one is an ascending triangle within a very bearish context in daily chart. Okay, when I'm saying in daily chart, that means this bearish context, it's happening at least for a month, for a year. Okay, and usually when some ascending triangle happens with the long bearish context, usually these leads to an uptrend bull price. Hope you got what I mean. So in this case, I do expect that Ethereum price, by seeing these fake breakouts with the wicks you can see, will have seen a correction to this trend line, to this uptrend line, then hit the trend line, or at least comes around these trend lines, these areas 2,200, 2,250, then hit the trend line and turn to the uptrend price. Okay, hit this and goes like that. In that case, we will reach the Ethereum price above 2,400, at least to 2,600, and then higher prices in future. I cannot say when, but in near future. So that was another reason I would say the BTC price even will see higher prices in next couple of, I don't know, months or weeks, something like that. But anyway, I told you always, so we are not going to talk about so much far, because we need to see the market structure, the informations, the on-chain indexes, what they are giving to us. Then we will analyze them, then give you guys more information, what is actually happening. So we are not making decisions with the delusions. Okay, with the illusions. Yeah, those are the things with that. and we have to say so much things about the BTC dominance too, with the huge rising, but this is a different, totally another video which I need to really to explain about it. Yeah, so if we go back on on-chain indexes at the moment, and we will see those kind of addresses which has more than 10,000 BTC in their each addresses. They are at the past 6 months not selling, not buying, they just ranging between some prices, and nothing too much about this. One of the other things which makes me actually very satisfied is having seen a huge inflows from the stable coins. This is the USDT exchange net position changes. Okay, that means the amount of stable coins which inflows into the market to be ready to accumulate more assets. So it was in the past, it was a huge amount of stable coins inflows, but during those days, in the past few days, so obviously we had seen huge amount of outflows, which is negative, again negative. Those are the things which is negative that makes me think so still the market gonna see lower prices, but short-term lower prices. So that's the thing. And then another thing which I wanted to mention with you guys is, let's have a look at the accumulation trend score. And then okay, here we are. Accumulation trend score during these days, I don't think so it changed too much. Above half, above half, above half. Just in the past 3 days, can you see guys, here was like 9.976, 9.80, 9. Blah 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 blah, and during these days, at the past 3 days at least, it's almost 22, 26, 27, 26. It's a bit improving itself. If in the next couple of weeks or next 1 week at least, if we will see this accumulation trend score above half at least, that means 0.5 for example, then it will give me strong hope that we will see higher prices very soon. But at the moment, not too much about it really. And let's have a look at the last index, which is long-term holders. The total supply held by long-term holders. Well, I mean, they are keep buying actually, and that is very good point for the market, which they do have enough hope to the market. They will have a look at the higher prices. So look at those. But definitely we are going to have a very massive correction in future. I cannot say right now when exactly, but we will see. So I do not have any important more notes at the moment. And guys, if you didn't have a look at my videos, please go and have a look at those. All of them, it's been explained. So why, what gonna happen to the market, to the BTC price or Ethereum price or altcoin price. And I think so if I got enough time, next week I'm going to make a very strong video about the altcoins, what is going to happen for the altcoins in 2026 and the years after. So guys, if you like the contents, please subscribe the channel and thumbs up the videos, and hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.